Hi, Gino with today's thought. We've all heard the term J6. J6, which of course is shorthand for January 6, 2021, the date of the riot in the Capitol. The riot that our friends on the left, our dear friends on the left, insist on mischaracterizing as an insurrection. It was not an insurrection, it was a riot. But if you're interested in insurrections, let's talk about a real insurrection today, and that is, well, there's a new term out there. I'm hearing it for the first time today. I hope it'll spread. It's very appropriate. We had J6. This is J13. What does J13 stand for? It stands for July 13, 2024. That would be the date of the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. If that is not an insurrection, the attempted murder of a presidential candidate and former president, by the way, if that's not an insurrection, I don't know what is. But what is more important is what I'm going to get to now. I'm just going to read you a couple of tweets. Is that what they still call them on X? Because X is not Twitter anymore. It's X, so I don't know what you call them. I'm going to go with tweet. Anyhow, there's a couple of them. And the first one, because it really says it all, these two tweets. And the first one is from a gentleman named Nick Sorter. I haven't gotten a full night's sleep in literally almost 2 weeks. After the J13 attempt on Trump's life, everything changed. I know these people aren't done, and wondering what's next is weighing on me heavily. Anybody else feeling the same? And well, yeah, I'm feeling the same. And another person who's feeling the same is Molly Hemingway. She is the editor of a conservative magazine website, The Federalist, and here's what she said. It just makes the point so succinctly. So here she is. They tried to coup him, impeach him, remove him from the ballot. They ran show trials against him, tried to bankrupt him and his family, put him in prison, and assassinate him. They're obviously not done, and it is reasonable to be worried about what their next step is. That is what I'm wondering about. I mean, after an assassination, where do you go? But whatever it is, they are not going to stop, and it's not going to be an election that like the ones I grew up with, where you argue issues. They will stop at nothing to prevent Donald Trump from being elected in 2024, elected or reelected, depending on how you want to characterize it. But that's my question. My question is there any limit? What is the limit to what the left and the never Trumpers, all the people who hate Trump, what is the limit to what they will do to, and we have, Lord knows, I mean, hope we're trying for election integrity. The lawyers are going to be out there. The Republican Party is smart this time. They're going to do the early balloting, and they're going to do the ballot harvesting wherever it's legal, since Democrats are going to do it too. So we have to do it. I've never voted early. I've always voted on election day, but this time I'm going to vote early, and I urge everybody else to do it too. Then you don't have to worry about what happens on election day. If the voting machines, are just mysteriously suddenly not working, and you have long lines and people get frustrated and go home, go vote early. That is my and vote by mail where it's legal. Do what the Democrats are doing. But that's my worry. You can have, the Republicans are going to have lawyers on site where the voting takes place. They're going to have lawyers where the vote counting, where the ballots are counted. But I don't know what you do about mail-in balloting. I guess try to have somebody, the lawyers or observers at the places where the ballots are coming in, make sure chain of custody, make sure ballots are to be counted, that they're properly dated, that that no ballots that come in after the due date are after the date of voting are counted, so on and so forth. So that's a real worry right there. But going back to the question I just asked, Is there, if you're a liberal and you're watching this channel, I'd love to hear from you. What is the limit? What will the left not do? What will the Trump haters not do? What will the never Trumpers not do to prevent Trump from winning in 2024 in November? And that's my thought for today. As I just said, I'd love to hear your comments. They're welcome below the video in the comments section. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.